Hello, I'm Zanzlanz, and welcome to Mindblocks Classic 1.30. Yo, wait a second, this isn't Mindblocks Classic. This is the HTML5 recreation of the game, Mindblocks Beta. I simply wanted to mention that progress on Mindblocks Beta is going well, and for the rest of the year, I'll be focusing nearly all of my time on it. You can get early access at mindblocks.com/beta. Alright, with that out of the way, what's new in Mindblocks Classic? But wait, hold on 1 second. Flash is going away, and everything is going to move to Mindblocks Beta, so you need to know how to back up your worlds. So in this update, there's a backup tool. Here you can back up all of your worlds and all of your settings in one file. You can also load from a backup, both in Mindblocks and soon in Mindblocks Beta. So please make sure to use this tool often, so all of your worlds will be saved when Flash disappears. Also, now that I'm here, I might as well mention, the main menu music now respects the music volume setting. Fantastic. Alright, let's jump back into the game because there is still plenty to see. Such as
Hardcore mode. In hardcore mode,
the world is locked on hard difficulty, and if you lose all of your hearts, it is game over and you cannot respawn. But if oh no. Well, if you die in hardcore, there's spectator mode. In spectator mode, you can't interact with the world, but you can fly around, open chests, and start your new hobby of bird watching.
they're truly marvelous creatures.
Anyway, if it so happens that you don't die in hardcore mode, like I totally didn't do just now, you'll find some new changes. The world will be stuck on hard difficulty in this mode, and that means monsters spawn more frequently. And also, on normal and hard difficulties, zombies now have a chance to wear armor. Isn't that right, Terry the zombie? You can summon armored zombies with the armor data tag if you're using commands. But be aware, because a zombie wearing a helmet does not get sunlight damage, so you might find them out during the day. Alright, I'll see you later, Terry. Also, you can summon armored spawnskins using the same data tag, just like this Red Crewmate here, looking good with a diamond hood. Speaking of spawnskins, normally they're pretty harmless and passive, but finally, using the aggro data tag, you can make them hostile or neutral. Red here is neutral, so they don't appreciate a high five. Understandable, but oh no! Oh no! Red is chasing after me and I have to make a break for it or else Red will catch me and I don't want that. Oh! Ha! You fell right in my trap. Well, that sounds like what a villain would say. But not gonna lie, Red is pretty sus. Anyway, slime blocks have had a big update. Like you can use pistons with slime blocks to launch drops, mobs, and projectiles. If you shoot a arrow or any other projectile at a slime block, it'll ricochet off. So you can have some pretty rad trick shots, like that. So, as you've seen, a piston can now move attached slime blocks up to the 12 block limit. It can no longer move obsidian though, so keep that in mind. Do you like cars? Because I made one out of pistons and slime blocks. Let me check in the trunk. I think I have fuel in here somewhere. Spare tire. Oh, of course, it's redstone torches. So yeah, two-way flying machines are sort of possible now, just they aren't automatic yet. You gotta place the redstone torches in the right spots, but I'm really looking forward to what kind of contraptions you guys will make. Whoa, I perfectly parallel parked. I'll put these torches back and continue on foot. So oftentimes it's the small features that help with making the game more enjoyable. And one such small feature is the ability to quickly move items around in your inventory using shift click. So this basically works everywhere, in chests and between your inventory and your hotbar, and you can instantly put on armor and move items in furnaces, the brewing stand, the enchantment table, dispensers, droppers, and as you'll see in a second, with one click you can craft the entire stack of items in the crafting output. So hopefully that saves you a bunch of clicks, like this. So right now I'm making a gold block because in the next section I'm going to show a change to golden apple seeds and how they grow. As usual, when you want to plant a golden apple seed, you first place down a gold block and then you plant a golden apple seed and wait for it to grow. Now when it grows, the gold block will turn into gold soil. Let's watch. Any second now it'll grow. Boom! Gold soil. You can craft gold soil, and you can plant golden apple seeds in it. Oh no, it caught on fire with the new fire block. Fire is now a block instead of just a property of blocks. So that means fire spread changed a little bit, so be careful around flames. Unless you're a sign, because signs no longer get broken directly by fire. Bamboo blocks can now be crafted into stairs, slabs, and backdrops. I hope these provide a new style option to build with, like this here bridge house thing that I built. And on the other side of this bridge, it looks like something exploded here, blocking my path. Thankfully, I can use the middle mouse button to quickly select the bamboo in my inventory and fix it. This is called the pick block button. Hover your mouse over the block you want to use pick block, and it'll switch to it in your inventory for you. All things considered, that made short work of that. So in the last update, mob heads were added, but one thing that didn't make it in was the ability to wear them. Now you can, like with this creeper mob head. Wearing it cuts the range that creepers can see me by half. Same thing happens with skeletons and zombies. One of the coolest mob heads is the Ender Dragon. Its mouth opens and closes when you move. Wicked. Alright, the last one that I'll show, and ultimately my favorite one, is this one. Wearing your own head. It never gets old. Alright, so the last thing I'm going to show in this update is that sheep can spawn with a mustache. I think it's considered good luck if you run into a sheep with a mustache. And if you want that mustache for yourself, just shear the sheep. If your skin already has a mustache, then it'll be double the mustache power, so be careful. It's a big responsibility. And that is the last new feature of Mineblox Classic. Except, as usual, there's a whole bunch of bug fixes and tweaks and additions that didn't make it into the video. So be sure to check out the full update changelog post. A link is in the description. And if you want to skip that paperwork, go to mindblocks.com to play. As a lot of you probably already know, Flash games will no longer work after the end of the year, so I'm rushing to make an HTML5 version of Mindblocks called Mindblocks Beta. It's making excellent progress, and you can check it out at mindblocks.com/beta, and there's a full Q&A on that page if you have any questions. If you want to follow along with the development of Mindblocks Beta, or you just want to hang out with the rest of the Mindblocks community, come on down and join us in the Mindblocks Discord server. We have like 3 custom emotes, and 2 moderators that are named after sparkly things. It's the only place you can find those things. Well, that's about it for this update. I hope you enjoy it, and thank you for watching. Also, for the first time, there is a download to this map in the description. Alright, I'm gonna hop into my car and head out. See ya!